from intermission. Black Label Pro, really real wrestling, some intergender action for you. Dex Royal taking on Rachel Armstrong.
It was an eventful intermission as well. You guys missed it home. We had Levi Everett taunting the people for 10 minutes. But we are back in action now with our next contest.
Dex Royal, one of my favorite rising stars on the indies right now. Rachel Armstrong, one of the fastest rising women stars on the indies.
Yeah, she's been very busy as of late and has made Black Label Pro one of her homes. I'll recall her match against Sue Young here in BLP in Indianapolis earlier this year. I believe she has Maki Ito coming up in Berwyn on the 2nd of December. So a lot of tall tasks for Rachel Armstrong in the wrestling ring, and including trying to take Royal off his feet.
Yes, the tall Dex Royal.
There is a big size difference between these two wrestlers. You see the impact of that drop kick just connecting with Armstrong.
Unbelievable. Dex Royal, and he did it out of a hip up. Didn't even have his full footing underneath him.
Yeah, just showing off his fantastic athleticism. And chopping at the chest now.
Short chop. Almost hesitant, it seemed, to really lay it in.
Armstrong trying to fight her way out of the corner. Connects with that elbow.
She did not hesitate.
She knows she's got to give it all that she's got here if she wants to pull out a win.
Just pulls her through. Dex Royal. Almost looked like he was a little stunned there, shaking out the chin.
Working over the arm. He didn't hesitate on that.
Did not.
Trying to pull her arm right out of its socket. Just clutching that arm in pain in the corner now is Rachel Armstrong.
Dex Royal just mocking the crowd instead of staying on her. Paying for it. Shot to the midsection.
I mean, maybe getting a little bit too confident is Dex Royal, realizing that he does have that advantage in so many different ways in this match. From a physical standpoint.
Steps through. Nearly pulling Rachel Armstrong between the ropes and through the middle rope.
And just wrapped the arm around the ring rope.
Rachel Armstrong, as you've seen when she came out here, always happy-go-lucky. Right now, feeling anything but, I would assume.
Yeah, on the receiving end of a whole lot of punishment. As Royal ringing away on the arm once again. And held that arm in position to continue to focus on it. Armstrong able to kick out though, staying in this.
Armstrong, very smart, rolling to the outside of the apron.
Getting some support from the fans here in West Lafayette.
Purdue loves Rachel Armstrong.
Continuing to focus on that arm. Smart wrestling on the part of Dex Royal.
Yes, very smart. Whips her to the ground again. Dex Royal, there it is, see, being cocky again. Nothing but confidence out of him. Understandably.
Yeah, there's a reason for it. As he continues to stomp on the arm now, Armstrong needs to figure out something. Turn the tide of this match into her favor. Keeping him away from further damage to the arm is certainly important.
Yes. That's arm feeling anything but strong right now on Rachel Armstrong.
She could be just one submission hold away from being forced to give it up in this match.
Dex Royal keeping control of the wrist. Spinning underneath.
Shortening up on the arm, forcing her down to the canvas chest first.
Has it locked in the key lock of sorts right now. Putting pressure on the shoulder.
Referee asking if she's had enough, but saying no, she's still in this match.
Rachel Armstrong, honestly, I would not be surprised if she did quit here. That arm's taking a lot of damage, Dave.
And she's determined. Trying to fight through the pain.
Just rubbing that forearm into the shoulder blade. Trying to disconnect some of that tissue in those ligaments.
Back on her feet now.
Whoa.
Continuing to focus on the arm now. It's Royal.
Back underneath again. Every time he goes underneath, lifting the arm up. Oh!
And that forearm took him off his feet. She gave everything that she had into that one shot, and it just leveled him.
The other arm is fine, apparently.
It's more than fine. It hits twice as hard.
Don't need both arms to punch someone in the face. There it is again.
And notice with the height difference, she has to reach up to even connect with her opponent with each of these forearms. But still able to do so. Leaping forearm that time.
Throwing her entire body behind them.
Kick to the midsection by Rachel Armstrong now.
Very smart, Rachel Armstrong. Bring him down to your level.
Looked like she was going for the neck breaker, but countered by Royal. Gets the neck breaker. Persistence pays off.
Rachel Armstrong unable to use both hands to hook the leg there. Even the damage done to that arm. Dex Royal kicking out.
Let's see if she can keep it coming, though. Perhaps something off the top rope could lead her to victory as Rachel Armstrong now all the way to the top rope. And Royal still on his back on the canvas right now.
What is she going for here up in the high rent district?
He moved out of the way and she rolls through. Taken down to her knees and a kick to the back of the head. Royal to the apron. Going for the springboard, into the splash.
Big springboard frog splash to the inside.
But Armstrong gets the shoulder up.
Only a 2 count.
It was a big maneuver right there, but Rachel Armstrong survived.
Dex Royal wasting time here. Stalking Rachel Armstrong.
Head first into the turnbuckle.
Doesn't seem like Rachel can move that arm that's just being attacked. That was a chop directly to the shoulder.
I mean, he's done a very good job of working over that arm for the entire match. But she gets the roll up out of the corner. He rolls all the way through. She's back on her feet, connects with a kick. And a short DDT, head first into the canvas.
You're clutching that arm after the DDT.
Trying to turn him over to go for the cover now and hook the leg. Only 2, though. Again, with that bad arm, it's so difficult to maintain having that leg hooked during a pin attempt.
Armstrong losing the arm sleeve.
I'm going to follow up. Charging into the corner. Maybe looking for a sliced bread.
Oh.
Royal connects with that kick.
Wait, so this.
And a huge spear turns her inside out.
Rolls through with it.
But she gets the shoulder up.
Only a 2 count. I saw some of the students here at Purdue University cringe off that kick.
Has Armstrong up.
Armstrong, destroyer.
Right on his head goes Royal.
Rachel Armstrong looking to
Needs to follow up here. Acai DDT.
Stacks him up.
And that is it. Rachel Armstrong pulls out the victory.
I'd call it an upset. But Rachel Armstrong very